Have you been watching any of the Crude Smash DF videos? No! Maybe I'll have to look that up. I do like to watch tons of stuff on the YubTubs, so I will add that to my list. So yeah, we have a few more contributions coming in here. We are going to start playing in just a sec. We got Juna coming in. It says, DF, woo, take my money. Insert fry emote here. Does anyone know where you can get the entire run of Futurama? As far as I can tell, there is a complete series available on iTunes, but it's like standard def, as opposed to just like HD widescreen stuff. I mean, you can buy each season, but that becomes very expensive. There's what, like 11 seasons effectively to buy or something on iTunes? Maybe 10? And they're like 15, 20 bucks each? Like, that adds up. Pirate Bay. I call that going to Sweden. But yeah, as far as I can tell, it's not on any streaming service or anything like that, and I really want to watch some more Futurama. Okay, let's get started. So, initial things, we're going to start digging in right away. We're also going to go and take a quick look at what some of the terrain over here is. This is a loam wall. We've got some andesite walls over here. We've got some roots here from an apple tree that's on the level above. We got lots of trees to chop down so we can properly piss off the elves, which is going to be grand. Yeah, a nice little brook over here, a couple little ponds available as well for some water sources, and there's some more digging spots over here, which is going to have, we've got some clay over here, some more loam. It's going to be lovely. But my thinking is to dig in here in the bottom left, and we've even got some gems right here, a little bit of red zircons. So my plan, I think what we're going to do is dig in some amount like this. Hell, maybe even just for like future protection as we do fancy stuff. I'll do a little corner here, and then right here is going to be our up downstairs. That's not the surface or anything. Good, no. So the up downstairs, what we're going to do is do this, dig, 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 a few levels so that we're properly in like full on stone levels, so we don't have to worry about water or anything like that. And the fact that we do have access to some earthy bits means we can actually farm on the map this time, which is going to be nice. So we're assigning a little bit of digging there. The other thing we're going to do is our wagon here. We'll put an instruction to deconstruct the wagon, because you can get a few pieces of wood from having done that, which is going to be great. And then the other thing we're going to do is chop some of the trees just outside our front door over here so that we can get a little bit of wood early on. And I think with that, we can go ahead and unpause. So some things will start. I don't believe I have... Where's the thing I'm looking for? I want to start up Dwarf Therapist. Over here. So we can take a look at our dwarves and see what the situation is. We don't have auto labor running right now. We'll certainly use it once the base gets bigger. But for now, we're okay. So yeah, we can see our various dwarves available. Who's doing what? A bear in there is cutting down some trees. Farber and Kana are doing some mining for us with our picks. I did bring a third pick. So only 2 dwarves are assigned to mining by default, because your default labors are only assigned to people who have some skill. If we take a look at our dwarves over here, we can see some of them that are currently idle. So what we're going to do is perhaps Draugus, the mason here. I think it would make a certain amount of sense for us to go and assign his labors and enable mining. So if we do that, Draugust, assuming I'm correct and I brought an extra pick, yeah, there you go, has picked up a pick and is going to go ahead and start diggy holes. Were creatures are disabled. Yeah, I did go and disable the were creatures this time. Okay, so we got that, and again, this is loam. I don't think you can farm on loam. I'm wondering. See, I'm going upwards right now, and yeah, this is all stone. Where are we going to farm if we don't have soil? There's not much on the other side either, I don't think. Or what is this? Sandy loam. I don't know if you can farm on that. Sand walls. Maybe someone can let me know. But push comes to shove. Loam, just a fancy word for dirt? Oh, maybe. Push comes to shove, what we can do is we can make our own little farming spots by draining one of these ponds. Loam works fine? Okay. Now, the thing is, we don't have a lot of it. Well, there's a soil wall here. Yeah, all right, that is soil and soil. There's not much of it on the side of the hill. It's mostly just purely rock. Did you remove vampire? No, I didn't. Vampires are way too much fun. Every now and again they kill a dwarf, and it's like, eh. Wait, is this Juna? I already... Was that pop-up really delayed? Yeah, Juna sent that in like 7 minutes ago. That was a really delayed pop-up. Ooh, struck Cobaltite, which should be a nice blue rock over here. I mean, it's not fancy gems or anything, but if we mine that, we can get some blue rock to build some stuff. Oh, there's some fighting going on. A capybara and a dog are fighting. We do have someone who can hunt. Yeah, we have a bunch of capybaras. I guess we didn't look at what's kicking around. Just a ton of capybaras. Capybaras, such a vicious creature. Have you seen pictures of capybaras? They're like the most chill-looking animals in the universe. They're huge rodents. But they're just like, they just look like they're kind of stoned out all the time, and they're totally relaxed. Menadolf coming in with some more gift subs. Dude! We did pop-up for that. I don't know why there isn't a proper pop-up. It announces everyone who gets the sub, but not the gifters. They're giant guinea pigs, yeah. But apparently they attack dogs. So we'll hunt them, and that's gonna be okay. What I might do is right away, if I build a butcher's place, I think our hunter will get started. Like, if I go into Dwarf Therapist, so our hunter is right here. So Fock is our hunter, and she's not doing anything right now. But we do have, I think we have a crossbow. Yeah, we brought a crossbow with us. I don't think hunting starts until we have a butcher shop. Are we right? Am I right? Probably not. I don't remember if we have to assign anything else, but I don't think so. So if I build a butcher's workshop, and I like to build them outside because then like rotting stuff isn't a problem. So let's build it right there. We'll use a little bit of andesite to build it. And unpause. Don't forget your useless monster hunters. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, maybe the dog started it. I don't know. Alright, so we got a dwarf coming in over here to build our butcher's workshop. Which is here. And this is automatically, whenever someone gets, there's an automatic task. Whenever a animal is killed, it'll get brought over. There'll be a task set up at the butcher shop to do it. You can hit O for orders and then capital W for workshop orders. And you can see here it's got, I'm pointing at the screen very helpfully, auto butcher set up over there, which is great. While we're here, what I want to do is for refuse here, is I do not want to ignore refuse from outside, because this way someone will actually come and clean out the butcher's workshop from time to time. So now, yeah, our hunter is still not hunting. Check your gear. Inventory. You've got the quiver and the crossbow. Is there anything else I'm supposed to do? Capybaras make for surprisingly good livestock in DF. Yeah, I don't know. We might want to set a grazing area for our camels, which is apparently our pack animals that we brought with us. We have a yak cow and a one-hump camel. That's what was pulling our wagon. So I'm just going to make a new zone here. Basically as large as I'm allowed to make it, like this. This is going to be a pen/pasture. And we're going to assign animals to it. I'm going to filter out non-grazing animals. So the yak cow and the one-hump camel are both being assigned to this pasture. Shouldn't you assign the animals to be hunted manually? I don't remember. You do that in RimWorld, but I don't recall that being a thing here. I do have some bolts. It's possible. Our hunters, yeah, they have been assigned bolts, and they just have bolts of any kind. They don't care about material. They will use any bolts. So our hunter should have them. And he should just auto hunt, doesn't he? set a dude to hunt, he will just hunt. Yeah, and he's got the hunting on. And I'll refresh the list. Right here. Hunt, butcher, it's all there. Here, we'll have you, we'll turn on all the animal jobs for you there. I've seen this happen before. Maybe I have to draft them and undraft them. I've seen weird stuff like this. I guess it's not a big deal yet. Okay, so let's, that's where we initially embarked. I'm gonna go and set new hotkeys. This is actually gonna be the F1 hotkey here. And we're gonna dig down to right over here, which is the level we dug down to. I'm gonna hit Shift H, F2, Z. So now I can go F1, F2 over here. So let's dig out something pretty. We wouldn't want him hunting anyway since we have no stockpiles for food, which is raw. Yeah, but we're gonna get that set up real soon. Hey, Girly Cat coming in with 500 bits! Where the heck? I saw the pop-up. Where is it in chat? I think the pop-ups are just really delayed. If I go... There you... Yeah, it was 6 minutes ago with Girly Cat. Why are the pop-ups so slow? Your hat is pure glory, Quill. Thank you very much. And Private Paula as well coming in with some bits. It's delayed because of all the gifted subs. Oh, because they're all in a queue. Yeah, okay. So I want to make a big, giant single level. And we sort of started something like that last time, and it was mostly linear. I don't want to work linearly. What I want to do here, and I'm gonna record a job for this. So we're on mining mode right now.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate. Hold on a sec. I'm hitting Control R to start recording a macro. What I want to do is something like that. Then I want to come here. Enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. And oops, like that. Then switch to up downstairs. Good. Then back to dig mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep messing this up, but that's okay. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I messed this up as well. This is all gonna be recorded into the macro, which will be kind of funny. Not that we're gonna have to use it very often, but 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Boom, like that. And Control R to stop recording, and then we'll hit Control S to save it. I don't know, layout or something like that, so we can always pull it back in. But we're making this giant area. We may or may not make more than one floor that sort of works this way. And then we're gonna start carving a shite ton of stuff in all of this. Are you sure that you're low and not gonna pop out of the mountain? Well, we'd be able to see the surface if there's any non-mountain stuff. So I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, yeah, I think we are about 10 levels down. I think we're -7 from the surface here. But still, that should be plenty fine. So that's gonna start getting dug out. Go meet some clowns. Welcome to the normal order, the noble order of the water buffalo. Hey, the ATAR came in with some CPU and RAM contributions. Awesome. You went with my idea for the stream last week. Can't watch this week either. Oh, but remember to add the rule, don't instantly lose a fortress. Sorry, that wasn't clear originally. Yeah, the ATAR, I think, had the idea for this sort of, you know, Santa Claus competing with the elves sort of theme that we went with last time. Can you assign a dog to your hunter? Yes, I don't really remember how to do that, but yeah. Toss that makes the trees look weird? I don't know. I'm still not used to these like multi-level trees. It's a whole thing here. Oh, bunch of drinking dwarves. There you go, standard stuff. This is gonna be a pretty epic digging job, and it might like our dwarves might be a little too busy doing this, but I think it'll be okay. What I think I'm gonna do in every corner next to the staircase, we might. Oh, it's raining. We might build our stockpile. Like, I'm not sure exactly what this is gonna look like. It might be nice to build the big dining room in the middle of all this, though. And I'm thinking maybe bedrooms all along the outside. Dogs and capybaras are fighting. So, how do we work out the midpoint? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we do that, then we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So this is a midpoint. And then the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to confirm here. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might not have done this quite correctly. Okay, so actually it's a 3 by 3 is the midpoint. If I do this actually from the right place both times. Because from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goes there. Yeah, okay. So this cuts this exactly in half. And say from this midpoint, we go something like that. And then I like to have these be kind of rounded a little. So I'm going to cancel some of the digging orders and trim off like a little of this. Once the walls get smooth, they look, oops, really nice. If you take out little notches like this. It's whiskey and chocolate! Something like that. So kind of a dining room in the middle. We could even leave a pillar, which I'm also quite keen on doing. Something like this down here. And then we get tables and chairs all around this. Yeah, this is a new world. So, workshops and stockpiles and things, where are we going to put them? Because that's what we really need, is we need a stockpile like ASAP. Do, 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 do. How big can rooms be before a cave collapses? I'm not sure. Fairly big. I don't remember if I have collapses turned off. I probably didn't. No, cave-ins are enabled. Uh-oh. Sphinx Carpenter cancels give water. Who needs to give water? Oh, probably to the dog. Bet you the dog is hurt. Alright, so what do we want things to look like over here with our workshops and whatnot? Kind of like some of the stuff we were doing last time. Yeah, I don't think we brought a bucket, but that's okay. We can craft one easily this time because we actually have access to wood, unlike last time. Leave a 2-tile wall thick everywhere. And just make this like a giant stockpile. And then set up workshops. It's sort of like 4x4. Record, do this, or sorry, 4x3 is what I meant to say. Oops. So by doing this, just like last time, we have the ability to fit in a little personal stockpile for each of these workshops. And then we end up with kind of cool looking hallways. I mean, you know, more hallways, you know, makes so the dwarves have to walk around more and the pathfinding is not as efficient, but it looks cool. Yeah, I don't think, like, the tiles aren't perfectly square or something. The height is the same. If you hold shift, this is just 10 tiles that way. Same thing's here. 10 tiles that way. I don't think it's perfectly square. Got some more whiskey and chocolate. It's from DB Explorer. Hey! Strike the earth and get more rum? I'm assuming? RAM. Oh, get more RAM! Yes. I mean, it's not that I need more RAM, it's that the RAM I have isn't actually going to be compatible with my new CPU. It's kind of annoying. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is temporarily cancel some of these digging instructions. There and there. Just to make sure we dig out the important stuff. I think this is going to look very cool, though. Especially once everything gets smoothed out, I think it's going to look excellent. Put some giant, cool-looking sports in the center of that giant stockpile. I totally agree, actually. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a single pillar? Alright, here, record a macro. Up. Unrecord. Play. Play. Double plus good.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Oh, and we're clearly gonna need the ability to get whiskey and chocolate and RAM to enter the stockpile from this hallway here. I think what I'll end up doing is a series of doors that is actually in line with these pillars. There we go. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, 2 tile wide wall, which I think is fine and cool and interesting. We got, it's Hubert. Thank you very much. What if Santa's like Robin Hood, stealing from the elves and giving to the humans? We actually won't have humans. I don't think there's any human civilizations in range of us here, which is interesting. We could steal from the elves and give it to the dwarves. Quill is playing this game so differently compared to me. I'm almost functionality as an artist. I'm trying hard to be slightly more artistic, because my default is just like giant holes. Just big areas. It's so much easier to work with. Pathfinding simpler. It's easy to stick all the workshops in. But we're definitely trying something different here. Like one giant level, again, is not as efficient. I'm actually thinking, like this pillar here, I mean, we'll leave it for now, but I'm actually wondering if this should be another up-down staircase. Actually, I really think that would do great things for pathing. Also, it'll make it easier to get in, into the dining hall from different places. I can also see ourselves, when we get bigger, making a throne room that's sort of centered up, but, some Z levels down instead. Something of that nature. Oh. Oh, I did! You're right, I missed Zurgen. Sorry about that, Zurgen. Greetings from the land of water, of the were-sheep. Tasty, tasty dwarves. Damn it, Zurgen. I've got sheep-PSD. Post-traumatic sheep syndrome. Something like that. I don't know. We'll find a way to do it. I always overthink early defenses and building my first defense before setting up any proper industry. I mean, I'm over digging here, which is delaying our ability to get these industries. We've got a bunch of dwarves that are just sitting around like completely idle because we ain't got nothing going on, but the sheep are coming. Post-traumatic sheep disorder. Yeah, I guess we could just do it that way, PTSD. Post-traumatic sheep disorder. I like it. So we got the first space possibly for a workshop done. Build workshop, and let's get a mason. So again, it's a little hard to see, but these darker X's right here and here, you can't walk through, but this one here is lighter, so this doesn't block things, which is good. So yeah, I'll get a mason. I'm gonna get a mason and a carpenter, and then probably a couple of craft dwarf workshops so we can start making mugs. 2 wide walls are pretty good because you can grave both sides. Oh, yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna use the two. Oh, I'm on pause mode. These 2 tile wide walls to sort of divide these whole sort of like sub areas, and then within them they'll have 1 tile wide walls. And it's also like visually it's gonna be good because it'll help sort of like segment things in a way that's gonna be kind of nice, I think. You can get insurance against were sheep and post sheep stress disorder, but you have to be careful not to get fleeced. Oh, god damn it. You people are the worst. Oh, I didn't make a tanner, you're right. And I will make one outside for now. What's the hotkey for that? N for the tanner. Yeah, so we'll build it next to the butcher shop. And yeah, if I were to go, let me set up. I'm gonna just create a military squad here with leather armor early on, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put everyone in the squad. And then I'm going to go to our squad list. I'm going to make them active. There we go. People are becoming the roles. And then I'm going to go to squad A, and I'm going to make them inactive again. And I'm just wondering if that might help recruit our, or reset our hunter. When it's constructing a building, probably the tanner place. Game is so much easier to watch on mobile. Wait, what? That pun was bad. All you people are the worst. Sleep, eat, construct building. Takes a while to like drag the stone over to the building here. He didn't even have to go very far. Meant to ask about the volumes. Yeah, I think we're okay. The music's not super loud, but you should still be noticeable. Ignore the chat. After last run, it's perfectly natural to be feeling a little sheepish around were creatures. There's something wrong with you people. No need to park the ASCII on mobile. It looks just like low-res RimWorld. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. All right, dwarves are coming back to do some more mining. Like we assigned way too much mining here because it's gonna take forever to just finish a room, but it's okay. Build workshop. We're gonna get a carpenter's workshop set up right there. Again, the X's are safe, so that's gonna be okay. And yeah, we can set up some stockpiles here. So a little stone stockpile right outside the mason, and a little wood stockpile right outside the carpenter. We do have to go and change the stockpiling rules for the stone because we don't need to bring metal ores or economic ores or clay. Just other stone, just generic sort of the good kind of stone that we use to make mugs, for example. Although at some point, if we have access to a lead... Oh, here's something we haven't done yet. If we bring up DF hack, which is here, and we run prospect all, we can find out all the minerals and crap that are hanging out on the map, just for some info stuff. So right over here, water, magma, various layer materials, yeah. Ores, tetrahedrite, which I think is copper, galena, which I think is silver, and lead. Lead mugs incoming, you guys! Sphalerite, which I don't remember. Someone in the chat will probably be able to look that up. Oh, we got gold. Gold is totally useless, but we can make super shiny things. Like, make all the furniture out of gold once we get that industry going on. It's gonna be grand. I don't think we've got any coal material, but that's okay. We can get wood furnaces and stuff going on, and that's gonna be fine. Tetrahedrite is iron? Is it? Sphalerite is a zinc ore. Is tetrahedrite iron? I thought it was copper. Only sell lead mugs to the elves. Sphalerite is tin/zinc in real life. Make a golden well. I mean, that's a thing we did a while ago. Lead mugs are great sellers to elves. Tetrahedrite is copper and silver. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have lots of silver, which is good. Silver